Good morning and welcome to PTM.orgs Breakfast with Brad. And today I've got my UK hat on and I've got some HP sauce, which stands for House of Parliament. House of Parliament. So it's all about the UK today. Why would that be? Well, first of all, I'm going to do something that some folks there do. I'm having steak for breakfast. Steak plus nothing. T-bone steak. Leftovers from last night. And I've just spilt all over the desk. Anyways, I mentioned the UK because I'm going to be in Southampton, UK at the end of October, something like the 26th to 28th with Brian Zahnd at New Community. And so you might want to look up New Community, Southampton, and I don't know, Jersak or something, and we'll see you there. I wanted to just talk a little bit about my ongoing pursuit of naming God, and I discovered that God gets names in various ways. One of those ways is people would give God a name when they experienced him. And so, for example, Hagar says, "This is the God who sees me," and that becomes one of God's names. And you get a lot of these: the God who provides, the God who heals, the God who saves and rescues, and so on. So that's one way God gets his name. Those who have experienced God name God after the experiences. Another way is that God reveals his name himself or through an angel. So, for example, it's God who reveals the name Yahweh, or it's an angel that reveals the name Emmanuel or Jesus. And perhaps most importantly is the name that Jesus prefers when talking about God, and that was Abba. And it really was a new way of seeing God. It was a new revelation of God, whereby Jesus as Son declares God as Father. And I know some folks have had difficulty with calling God Father because of the Father experiences they've had in this life. But isn't that also sort of the point? Jesus wants to say that however good or however bad your Father was, there is a Father who's exactly like Jesus. And that could be very healing once we get past like the initial triggers around some folks' deep wounds from father issues. But I'm thinking that over time that's a direction we could go, is to say that there is an Abba that Jesus revealed, who's not only his Abba but ours as well. And so Abba as a name for God, maybe even Jesus' favorite name for God. And that's today's Breakfast with Brad. Have a good one.